Next race, it is the Limited Buggy 1600 Desert Buggy race. We got 4 cars coming out, one of which being a 1600 Desert Buggy, and that would be Kevin Streety. You'll be able to see the difference in the cars almost right away when they pull out. Carson Smith is out there in the 319, Shane Prescott in the 328, Travis Howard in the 318, and Darren Sefton in the 368. Immediately following will be the Weller Racing SR1 UTV race. And I keep telling everybody from this point on, it will get faster and faster and faster. The classes will be coming out bigger and bigger and bigger until the end of the day with the 900 plus horsepower Pro 2s. Well, it's been a while since we had one of our followers back at home or wherever they're at have checked in. Let us know who they are, where they're checking in from, or where, I should say where they're watching from, and who they're tuned in to cheer on. So for the fans that are back at home, please, right now, just jump on that, make a comment to who you're cheering for and where you're watching us from. So I'd like to keep in touch with all the fans, whether they be here in the grandstands or back at home watching us on the live stream. Looks like we got somebody checked in watching us from the pits. I can't quite see. Yep, someone is pulling for the bug. How about that? Yeah, we got someone watching us now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I actually jumped online and posted a couple of videos on, I think it's the Ultra 4, or I should say King of the Hammers Facebook page. Somebody checking in from home, starting to tear down the 314 buggy. We'll be back next race. But some very enthusiastic fans were in the stands, and obviously their dads or husbands, and very enthusiastic fans, so I had to shoot down there real quick and kind of take some, hopefully, indiscreet videos of kids having a whole lot of fun, because that's what I love about this sport. I love about this series. It's the fan involvement and the family involvement, right down to little ones that are just, they don't know exactly what they're cheering for, but they like the fact that Dad's out on the racetrack. So we got race number 6 coming out in a moment. In fact, they're idling out right now as we speak. Shane Prescott is one of the drivers, and he's actually our points leader right now. Darren Sefton is second in points, along with Carson Smith currently third. But here's our lineup as they come out onto the racetrack. On the front row will be Carson Smith at the 319, along with Shane Prescott at the 328. Travis Howard in row 2 inside, along with Darren Sefton outside of row 2. And row 3 all by himself will be Kevin Streety in the 1601. As you can see right now, the first 2 rows look pretty similar in chassis design and look out on the, I guess you say the profile of the chassis. And then Streety, the last car on the track, that orange car, looks a little bit different than the rest of them.
Big old long desert car. Which these things, the shorter ones meant for the short course, the desert cars, you know, a little bit longer wheelbase, get through those whips and stuff through the sand.
Has a tendency to smooth things out a little bit, in, you know, with the length, yeah.
It's like what they do with the 4-seater UTVs, the race in the desert. They use those versus mostly 2-seaters, or they take 2-seaters and stretch them a little bit. Longer's better.
Yeah, our pace vehicles are on the racetrack. They'll be going green this time by.
That was all you this time.
Yeah,
I didn't step on his headset.
So like I said, we got Weller Racing coming up next, followed by the Mod Carts, then the Production Turbos, UTVs, Unlimited UTVs in the same race, then Production 1000s, 15 cars are signed up, Pro Buggies, Pro Light, and finally this afternoon, Pro 2. That's our lineup in order as we're going green right now. Already single file line as they head through turn number 2. You wouldn't look like that turn is like all that difficult. It's just a soft sweeper to the left. But how many cars we watch do that real long, takes forever, slide sideways, over rotation, out of control?
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's some bumps there too and some holes to throw in. Oh boy, you can see a great shot there. We're going to some gears.
I used to call this the IROC of off-road because no matter what the car looks like, the chassis designs and the profile from the sides, they're so evenly matched.
Agreed.
RPM sounds identical to every car as they go by.
That'd be that Volks power.
Yeah.
Oh, car goes around and rotates there. Looks like second place. Prescott, looks like.
Well, yeah.
And also Streety.
Sometimes you can't help it. To avoid the car in front of you, you have to throw it sideways. The only evasive maneuver you have. That's going to take the first half away from any one of these guys. Basically, go through the gears, keep it clean the rest of the first half until the comp yellow comes out for your second chance.
So Carson Smith out front, Travis Howard, Darren Sefton, Shane Prescott, and Kevin Streety.
Yeah, right now in lap times, there's nobody even close to Carson, our leader. I mean, everybody else is a good 3 seconds back. Well, I gotta tell you, Dave, I don't think you sweat today.
It's rather nice.
Yeah, kind of nice for the high desert for a change, huh?
Yep.
This is that one day of the year.
1 year.
Currently low 70s, a little bit of a breeze, just enough to keep, I think, what little dust, if any, off the race course. Just as Dave is losing his lungs right now.
Good old allergies up here. I think it's the carpet in the booth.
Put that asbestos out of the ceiling.
Yeah, one of the two. Not bad for playing in the 40s. Or at least it looks like it.
I mean, there's something that's
Well, here comes Smith around with a huge lead there.
Yeah, well, it's a full straightaway down the front stretch. He's already, let's see, midway through turn 1. Sounds like that dog show going on in our hotel this weekend.
There was quite a few
Dogs.
Yes, very beautiful dogs.
Well, there was one crazy one. I'm like, lady, what are you doing to your dog, man? It's like one of those big, honking, huge sheep dogs, you know? And then she put it, I don't know what you call that, a unicorn pigtail thing right in front of its forehead. Tied it up like a pigtail going, like a ponytail going the wrong way. Oh, it had to be. Man,
Rottweilers are clapping in the corner.
you know that underneath all that hair, his face is embarrassed as hell. He's all red, you know. Couldn't believe that I saw it last night.
Yeah, I saw quite a few animals. It was a dog show going on or something, because there was several sets of dogs.
Just a tad set of barking. Just a little barking going on in the hotel.
Well, I don't want to know what's going on here.
Snoring and dreaming.
Dogs didn't keep you up?
Nope. Just a party downstairs. So it looks like the comp bill will be coming out this time by for our leader, Mark Carson Smith. So Adam, if you're still watching, why don't you let us know what you're doing this afternoon and why you're not here.
Buggy's still good.
Mr. Pro Buggy. What are you doing today, Adam? Let us know. Yeah, pretty much. In response to Sean.
Yep.
You know, once again, I don't know if we did it today, but we did yesterday extensively in the afternoon, that we really got to throw it out to our production crew. Whether it be the drone pilots, the director, the producer back in the trailer, I mean, Brent and all the guys. And
in-car cameras.
And gals down there.
Yep.
In-car cameras have really been bringing a new angle to all the racing, inside, outside the cars.
Try to bring in some exciting action, like the shot we're looking at right now, in car.
Split screen, another one of the technologies.
Look at that, just shake, the shake and shimmy right there. That's how I'm not even touching the shifter. You can see that's when the transmission's under load.
So we're going to see if anybody has anything in the holster for Carson Smith, as he's made this pretty much a snooze fest. I'm not ashamed to say it. It actually is. Yeah, not every race can be tremendous on the racetrack.
And this didn't go this way yesterday either.
You know, so let's see. Adam says, give us some cock-a-bull story. He was at the gym, moved some cactus around the yard, and now chilling, watching you kooks.
Threw his back out, moving the cactus?
Yeah, so he's having a full day, is what he's telling me. Full of sun.
Honey-do list.
Yeah. Sure is nice not seeing your Pro Buggy here.
319 of Smith out front with the optimal battery green flag.
We'll see if Shane Prescott, he's got the second quickest lap time on the course, to see if he can work his way up towards the front and battle it out with Carson. One thing I noticed with all these different in-car camera shots is the fact I have yet to see a tear-out being ripped.
Yeah,
You
not
know?
real muddy, not, just not.
The track conditions are absolutely stunningly perfect.
Well, you're talking about the breeze.
Yeah.
That's been a big help. Keeps the dust blowing off.
There's really no dust to be had just yet.
There's some mud. But not to his visor. This gives a great perspective on this.
Here we go. We might have a pass for second. Shane Prescott has the inside line. Is Travis Howard going to be able to hold him off? Yep. Still holding him off. What would you be doing if you were home? On the couch? Watching Long Beach Grand Prix?
No, actually, probably in the Grand Prix if I wasn't here.
This is the first year we have my wife and I haven't been there.
Yeah, usually a lot of the races in the last couple of years, COVID and all that. You see the
Well, here we go again. It looks like this time Shane Prescott makes the pass rather easily to that right-hand infield turn. So Shane has moved up into second. Hey, we got a pass. Yeah.
into second place. Yeah, that's right, Prescott. Now eyes set on Smith.
Seagull doesn't have a lot of time to get up the front if he's got a shot at it.
Just look at how much he works this little bit limited buggy right here. You see the shocks that he takes. Shifting. Popping it.
Here's the thing. This is the kind of car, you got so much going on inside there that the guys that aren't really prepared for it are getting tired. You get thrown side to side. That's probably hard. In the steering wheels, yeah, they got a rack pinion in there, but you still feel all the ruts and it's kind of getting on the verge of getting ripped out of your hands. So you're getting forearm bump as well. I believe there should be 2 laps remaining this time by. Yes, there is. Still a little time, but not a whole heck of a lot. As Carson Smith has got quite the lead right now. I'm surprised that Shane Prescott has pulled away from our third place car, Travis Howard, as much as he has.
Sure.
Did I say that twice?
I think so. That wasn't sure what you said.
Yeah.
I heard Howard and I heard Prescott.
Oh, did I fail to mention yesterday that there's 4 days before my wife and I pack up and head out to the Bristol NASCAR dirt race?
That sounds like so much fun.
You know, the thing is, even if it rains and it pushes back some of the racing, we don't care because we built into our schedule and the ticket purchase of everything.
Overlap time.
Yeah, we built into like a day, maybe a day and a half into the whole insurance policy thing. And here's the thing: do you understand what it's like to like lay in bed and just listen to it rain? How relaxing that is? You being a Southern California boy,
Well,
and not that much rain.
I went to college in Virginia, so yeah, I heard a lot of rain back there. But yeah, it is kind of nice just to see it very relaxing racing. Well, I see the checkered flag getting ready to come out.
No way. Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Maybe.
That's a white flag with shadows.
He's threatening to use it. He might just. He's loping the cabeza like that.
There it is. It is black and white. Coming out of the final corner, taking the win. Carson Smith will add to his points total. Nice move about 3 laps ago by Shane Prescott as he moves into second and will finish there. Travis Howard will run at the podium. In the top 3, along with Darren Sefton and Kevin Streety, come across the line. But yeah, in 4 days we'll be in Bristol, Tennessee. If it's raining, we'll be laying in our hotel bed, just listening to that thunderous, relaxing sound of the pitter patter of rain on the roof. Your buddy Andy, Ian. Hey, Ian. Let's go trackside as Dave Arnold heads down the grandstand. Talk to our top 3 finishers in the limited buggy division, along with Kevin Streeter, who was in the 1600 buggies, desert buggy class. Coming up next, the Weller Racing SR1 division, the bad boys of the UTVs, followed by the mod carts. As we're starting to get pretty darn fast out here on the racetrack.
All right, here we are, Travis Howard and Shane Prescott and Carson Smith on the box here. First of all, Travis, $100. K&N, gotta love that. Liking the General Tire suit, looking pretty sharp.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So why don't you tell me about this race?
It's good to be up here. These guys are amazing to race with. True racing gentlemen. Yesterday, I had an issue and threw the car away in turn one, but I had to get my feet back underneath me, get out there, and I'm just trying to work my way back to where I was. So I enjoyed it.
It's nice to have a little redemption.
Yeah, definitely needed that one today. So,
well, you probably want to thank some people for being up here today.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank B&R Buggy, General Tire, King Shocks, Meehan Motorsports for doing my motor, Action Sport Canopies, E-Power Steering, F&L Racing Fuel, Don Hats, Jason Holes, Mikey Childress, Little Mikey, my hero, my mom, my fiance, everybody for coming out, the whole gas crew, all you guys are absolutely amazing. Coming out here and doing what we do, it's nice to know that you have professionals watching after you while we're trying to do what we do. I truly appreciate that. So thank you, everyone. I'll take this one home. I'm coming back for that spot right there.
Travis Howard, everybody, in third place. Awesome, Todd. Move over to Shane Prescott and Shane, $100 from K&N Air Filters. Well, this was a little bit different than you thought it would be today.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good getting up in the box with these three. These guys are always super competitive, and it's fun racing against them. Glad we can always race as clean as we do. You know, it's super fun out here. Got a lot of people to thank. It'd be my family. My parents, couldn't get out here without them. They always support me. Peter, my mechanic and spotter. Shasta Landscaping, K&N, General Tire, Cartech, Sign Art, Great American Short Course, and everybody else. Thank you.
Give it up to this young man right there, Shane Prescott, one more time. Second place. Then we move over to Carson Smith, $100 from K&N, and a shirt from Mayhem Industries. And, of course, the chocolate milk and a first place trophy. That's not too shabby.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun out there. I got a good start and kind of just ran my race, followed what my spotter was telling me, and yeah.
For a while, we thought you were just going to run away with this one. By the time Shane got into the front straight, you were already through that corner. After the comp caution, though, changed things up a little bit.
Yeah, after the caution, I just heard inside, outside, inside. So I was just kind of holding my line, doing what I was doing, and yeah, it ended up working out.
Well, I know you got some people to thank for it.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother for helping me clean and prep the car, the Kennedys, Gordon Feed, Donnie Smith Plumbing, AIC, and yeah, everyone else that helps me out.
Good of that young man right there, Carson Smith, one more time. But again, Mr. Howard, Mr. Prescott, and standing tall on top, Mr. Carson Smith. Awesome job there. We still got our desert buggies to go here, and Kevin Streety. Awesome job, guys, as always. Always entertaining. And we'll get Mr. Kevin Streety up here and talk to him about his desert buggy. $100 from K&N. A T-shirt from Mayhem Industries. Hopefully it's not a schmedium. So, another good time out there, another podium.
Yeah, it was a real fun race. I spun out on the turn 3, and that messed me up for the rest of the day. But I had a good fun time, so I'm glad to be here.
Well, that's what it's always about, and you got some people to thank for being up here.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Kent Lothringer for spotting for me, and everybody at Lothringer Engineering for all their help, and people at the Great American Short Course for all their putting on a great race. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome job, Kevin Streety, everybody. Desert Buggy winner. More racing to come. Don't go anywhere. Back to Mr. Scott Rain up in the box.
Well, thanks a lot, Dave, and once again, congratulations.